Hello everyone, my name is Psycho. Welcome to SycoEScapE. This is a better on Bedrock world with some add-ons. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today we will be preparing for the next era of SycoEScapE. I know last time we said it was the end of an era, which was pretty much true. For about 18 episodes, we've been slowly progressing through this world, working on builds, slowly progressing, not rushing for bosses, all that kind of stuff. So today, I decided that we need to pick things up, get them to be more exciting, especially after doing some of the mystical agriculture stuff. So what we're going to do is ramp things up. So today, we're going to make an experience farm so that we can use waypoints and get our experience back. Also for enchanting. And we're going to get a Happy Ghast and modify him up to become our mode of transportation. And we're also going to finish getting our gear all the way up to Supremium as we get it ready for Awaken Supremium. All right, so I've been doing a little bit of work. Let me suit up and I'll show you what we got. So as you can see, we got absorption. We got the little icons to the corner on the right-hand side now. I don't remember those being there. Here's my chest plate, which has health on it now. And my helmet, which has night vision. So as you can see, this is why we gave up looking for the Stardust armor. In Bedrock, the Stardust armor does have the advantage of not burning up if it falls into lava, but I put fire resist on our boots to keep us from burning up in fire and lava, so that should help tremendously. And go ahead and eat as we get healed up. So as you can see, I've been moving some of the farms around that were down here. Let me get up through here. Remember, this took us up into our base. So I put down a waystone. If you've seen my videos for mystical agriculture, you'll notice that we have both infusion altars, and I went ahead and set them up with the same pressure plate. This is the awakened altar. We got the different essences that go in them. So I'm just going to load one up real quick. I believe it only holds 40 in there. And yes, I have them in the ceiling, but I'll show you that in a moment. We got all 4 elements. The first thing I want to do is get this dried ghast, and I want to get him growing. And I built a little cage here for him. Let me move this over just in case. All right, so that'll get him growing. And I've got this totally enclosed, so he will not escape. As you can see, the moon is coming out. Well, we can see fine with our night vision. The augments for the armor set is awesome. So yes, I know traveling around with the Happy Ghast is kind of slow, but I've got the Travelcraft Addon, and we've got some upgrades that should help speed them up. So that'll be great. I already got those made and ready to go. Of course, we got our tinkering table here. This is where I've been putting all the elemental essences. Move the iron farm storage down to here. And yes, I've got a collection system running under here. And that is for the essences. We're going to grab these real quick. And I did go mining for some extra prosperity shards. I have enough to do mine, but we're also going to need to do my daughters later on. Something that I did not show in the videos was this upgrade little card here. It looks like a save, the old 3 1/4 floppy disk. It makes the machine go faster, but in building just that one took up so many prosperity shards. And then to upgrade it again, you got to make the what is it, prosperity ingots and bars and such. And man, it's very expensive. I know the upper ones will speed it up. So what I've got up here is I went ahead and revamped this from how it was. Then we've got netherite growing here. We got the gold and diamond. I got the harvesters, and we've got hoppers. These harvesters will take from the container that's to the left. When you flip it around, they'll be taken out of it. And over here we have wither skeleton essences, water, fire, air, and earth with the Solium. Got some wither, got the extras here, and finally we are growing experience. It will not come in fast enough. That's why we're going to get the experience farm. Now, as you can see, we've got this humongous field of essence growing. Let's see, do I have the... So that we don't waste it. I don't want that to break. I'm going to harvest some of this up. But before we do, we got the Mind Buddy set on utility. So now everything it will attract items to me. Almost like giving the magnet ability. All right, that was a lot. Let's get him out of the hand. And so basically what I did was I set up these hoppers up here, or set up these mine carts up here to drop coal off into all those. You just flick that, and they go back and forth, providing fuel. So now, only changes I made up here was to switch these guys over. Went ahead and made a blast furnace so I can trade off some of the iron, the extra coal, just to get more experience. Still left this guy at the... have not locked the efficiency 5 in yet. Like I said, we got these guys all built in. Been doing some trades. Got some enchants ready. I don't think I need any more on my gear. 4, mending, protection 4, mending, unbreaking. And then on the boots, we have both Depth Strider to go faster in the water and Feather Falling. Oh, we got Feather Falling 3. Let's change out the Feather Falling 3 real quick. There we go. We've got all these guys over here. We'll worry about those later. I'm not going to do any trades right now. And as you can see, the harvesters are automatically harvesting this stuff up. So they got the dropping it in the chests. And so I'm running this hopper minecart to go collect, drop it all off into that chest. And then this guy will go pick up everything from here and from over there, dropping everything into this chest. So you see we get all the essences over here, along with the extra seeds. I'll let this run for a little bit without collecting it. So then we take all the seeds, of course, put them over here. Which drops out more essences down here. All right, let's go ahead and make as much of this as we can. And then there we go. That'll work. This will all wrap up into our 4th one of these. We'll do that later. So now let's come back down here. And let's go ahead and get these 2 armor pieces up. Got to put those away. So we get the chest piece first. The bar goes here. We'll know in a minute if I got it backwards. Get it right? No, we got it right. All right. There we go, night vision again. Now that we have full Supremium, we have health boost 4, and we can pump that up to 5 now that we have the 5th tier. To do that, we're going to need those, and ooh, we are going to need all this, aren't we? Make one of these. We'll make those, make that. And then we'll make one of these. All right, we'll grab all of that. We still got the essences growing there. The first step, we need to take off the augment. See, now I have to click up here. I moved the table. In my videos, I was having to click down here to place it, but it's not working now. Then last live stream, I'd click on the side there. But now I got to click all the way up here for some reason. I'm baffled by that. Let's go ahead and put the 4 augment on there. I leave apple, witherhead, apple, witherhead, supremium. And did we get it? Yes, we did. Right. Go ahead and place this down. And of course, with just regular Supremium, we can only do 1 augment. There we go. We have 10 extra hearts and 6 with absorption. But we got the highest augments of those that we can get. We'll let our health rebound from there. Happy Ghast is still dehydrating or hydrating. Yep. So I was doing a little bit of building around, placing some stuff. Let's go ahead and put these items away. Plenty of iron. I'm going to turn these off. And of course, that was a soul extractor, which helped us get the wither essence, and those will come into play later. You can see I've already got this stuff set aside for my daughters. And what we need now is you make sure I have everything in my backpack. 5 of those. We got the shield. Don't really need torches, but we have them. And the waystone. Got extra food. We got the extra ladders. Well, I'm going to bring some extra wood just in case. Grab some sticks for ladders if we need it. And some wood for whatever else we might need. And what do I have over here? This is the chest I had for the stuff we were going to need for it. Going to use lava spikes in it. I'm bringing some anvils for enchanting. So we can bring gear over there and enchant it if we need it. All right. So the big question now is where to build an experience farm or mob farm. And instead of building your typical mob farm, we are going to do something a little different. Still missed that up there, didn't I? Look at that. All right, so if y'all remember a long time ago, we had those pillagers that kept those pillager spawners that we found early on. I've decided that those would make a perfect place to do the mob farm or do an experience farm. Right, we have a goblin here. Vein miner, tree decapitator. That would be interesting. I didn't bring any gold with me. Oh. All right. So when preparing for this, I went ahead and put iron gates around these spawners. I know sometimes there's some question as to will they keep spawning or not, and those are regular spawners with pillagers inside of them. I think on the corners you'll notice other spawners have little marks on the corners, and those are trial chambers. So what we're going to do is we're going to start. But basically, I'm going to make this 13 wide. It's going to go 8 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then drop down. I measured this out correctly. I think it spawns 3 by 3 from those. So then this is basically the center of the farm. I probably should have gathered up. I probably should have gathered up some trapdoors or something. Oh, but we got the, and I did not bring, you know what, we can go ahead and make a crafting station just in case. Right, so we need 3 for that, and then another underneath. So basically where that thing is where the spawners are. So I got 3 spots underneath for them. And then it'll drop down 2 more for the second phase of water. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get my ladders out. About where do I need to be? This is where I wanted to do the 2 things. So we're looking at 346. $47. This is 46. That's the 3 drops. This would be the 2 drops. So this is where they'll drop to the second phase. So I need to go So this is going to be the kill zone. This is where the hoppers will go. I want them to feed drops. They'll have spikes at this level. And then I want the hoppers to feed get all this out of here. Ooh, you know what? I do need to get those torches out. Because I need to light up this area down here so that things don't spawn on me. Let me just press that there. Get this out. Go with and I cut those out too far. Basically, I'm gonna have hopper there, hopper feeding there, this hopper feeding that, this hopper feeding there, this hopper feeding there. We'll put the spikes there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot the glass. Yes, I did. All right, let's get put those there. Might have to make a better system here later, but that's okay. No, we need this to go one lower. It drops, and then I want it to drop. I want it to drop them down more. I messed that up. All right, let's look at. One, two, three, four. Yep, I might have gone a little bit too much. Let's see. I want to fall 3. Then they get pushed into this, and then they need to fall down 2. They fall down 2. Here's a spike level. This is the hopper level. And then I'm not going to put the spikes down now. So that will put it fall. And one, two, three, four, and then that would be 5. Yes. We're going to clear that stuff later. So what I need is for there to be something to stop the water. Can make signs. We use buttons. 2, 3, 4. Buttons will work there. They won't work down here, will they? No, they won't. So what I'm going to do real quick is make an infinite water source over here. Applying the buckets there. And that will break the water there. Okay, did I not put the last button? No, I did not. There we go. That way when they fall down here, they'll come into here and fall down onto the spikes. I need glass, and I did not bring any. So let's go get some. Don't want to break into that wall. And we're going to need to come down. So we can at least see our chests. All right. There we go. That should do that. And we can... the spikes there. All right, let's do. And I'll go ahead and seal up this part here with stone. Actually, all right. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. Let's do. We'll put the waystone right here. We're going to call it XP Farm. We'll call it XP Hill Farm for the pillagers. And we'll set it to a global waystone. Add it. And then let's go to home base. I think we got, oh yeah, we can go to home base, teleport to this waystone. There we go. All right, now we're back at the base. I should have glass somewhere. I don't. I know where to get some. Let's come up here. We will grab those, and one of my guys here that, why? My sign's erased. I've been having some weird glitching going on where things inside chests just disappear. I had more paper than that. Now my signs are resetting. Nope. One of these guys sells glass. Nope. I think it's the Infinity guy. Yes, he does. Let's get some glass. Get the experience off of him. No, I don't want to reset that. We'll leave all that there. And while we're here, we'll dump off some of this stuff. Don't need the coal. And we will head back over. That puts us here. Put glass here. So that way we can see them when they fall down. Yeah, there goes the water there. So put the button there. All right, I just come out of here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that button. Yeah, it would be easier if you could build it from the top down to here, but because we have all them pillagers ready to fight, it makes it very interesting endeavor. So this will be, they'll be feet level here. Should be okay to leave that open. Thought about putting slabs so they couldn't see me. But do that. Let's grab those. Make a little bit of extra room here. And then let's go ahead and set down a couple of things. We're going to set down this. I did not bring the extra hopper. Did not bring the extra iron, but that's okay. I'm going to make an extra chest or two, and then put that here for... I just put some of this extra loot here. We got sticks for more of those. Let's make... All right. Let's do... We're going to stick this right here to light this place up. And we're going to put slabs right here. That will allow us to stay in here and hit the guys in the middle. Right. I can't jump that completely. All right, so I'm in here. And now what we want to do is carve out those layers there. What we're going to need to do is take the mine buddy. We're going to set him to destruction mode. Put him up and shapeless, staircase, bulldozer, tunnel. We're going to do this in tunnel mode. And make sure we make this secure. So actually, let's do this from the other side. We're going to lock this up. And that was not what I wanted to do there. So let's just... We're going to do this, knock that out of the way, and maybe we do need to bring this down one more. All right, so right now what we're going to do is going to silk touch on the shovel, break that. Oh, slab. Break that too. Let's go ahead. We're going to throw these down. All right, so those should damage the pillagers when they fall on them. Do another torch here. Here we're looking at out here. Oh, we got all kinds of monsters out here, don't we? Nice. All right. Oh, it is nighttime. This night vision gets a little tricky with that. Everything's just rolling around, isn't it? We're just going to destroy everything. Ooh, creeper. What? And then we'll sleep. Reset that. Actually, we should take this stuff down below there. Go ahead and take the bed. Place it down there. Get rid of him. Those pillagers. Mark the spawn point just in case. I'm going to throw stuff in here. Deal with it later. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to get it to where those guys fall into there. Let's go ahead and get this creeper out of the way. It's over here hiding. What we want to do is dig down. So let me... Got my 3 down. All right, well, it's almost been an hour. I'm gonna take a quick break and be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see, how am I going to do this? We need to get 1, 2, 3. Need to go 13. Let's mark this. All right, so yeah, so that's where that needs to go. I'm just gonna fill that in. So right here. We're lined up with the spawner. We need to go 1, 2, 3, at least 3. We're gonna come out here. Probably went all the way to the 5. So let's do. This is 80, negative 82, negative 82, negative 82. We need to go 5 with it. So, or we need to go 13. So, all right. You're going to start shooting at me. Let's see, 82 negative. So this is 68 negative. So we need negative 69. All right. Negative 69. Seriously, it's not going to flow? All right, because I want the water flowing from under here. All right, so that should work there. We'll come down and block that off. Three. Oh, that's 3. That's why I can't jump 3. Right. So that will start the stuff down there. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. All right, I need to... Free. Okay, let's do this now. We should be done with the water. We're on tunnel. Let me just double check I'm in the right spot. Yeah, we're 2 over because we want to clear all of that. And we did not want to do that. Oh, that was great. Ha ha! Well, the tunneling works. All right, so what we need to do... Worked a little too well, didn't it? All right, so... I built our way in here. We'll worry about how to get out later. Let's do mining buddy back up in here. We're going to do... Oh, we need... Oh, I see what we just did. Okay. Yep, messed up again. Because I want them to drop down 2, not 1. So I need to be on this level doing 3. So let's do... to push them down. All right. All right, so that should get all the water flowing, which it does not right there. Why does it? Oh, because it went down right there. Did we not? All right. I was going to use the Mind Buddy, but feels like one little miscalculation, especially with these guys spawning, really messes things up. I'm going to break everything up top up there without breaking the spawner. See what happens there. How are those guys? Do the boats not break? Yeah, put there. All right, we're going to get out this way. That was a little more complicated than it needed to be. Now they got them all sitting in the boats. Let's go down here and fix that. Huh. All right, well, that fixes that. They'll die pretty quickly. Yeah, we got a lot of all these boats. All right, that was interesting. Very interesting indeed. Clear up some of this. I get so many. Oh, I got so many of those from the thing. Okay, let's compress all of those down. Let's compress all of the dirt down. We go. Let's throw some of this junk up in here right now. We'll deal with that in a minute. Now we got a source of arrows. Even essence. Get all these boats out of here. All right, so we'll definitely have to reconfigure this later. Getting experience? Stand down here. Doesn't seem like we're getting the experience like we did with the spider farm. Hold on, let's do... And now we're starting to get the experience. We're gonna do this. And then see if the experience comes a little bit faster this way. Seems to. Because it's from the back that's going to be the issue, isn't it? Okay, let's do... All right, so it's working. For the most part... Here they come. We might need to... There we go. That should help us get all the experience from it. So let's go clean up the top part. Make sure these guys are falling down there just right. Hey, joke's on you, buddy. Well, that did not work out well, did it? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. This is going to be the fun part, is getting out of here. All right, that'll work. And that should, there we go. They'll be spawning there. There we go. Look at that. Looking great. Probably built it a little too wide, but it is what it is. Yeah, I had to build this building this cage was a lot of fun. Because these guys were constantly shooting. They were relentless with those crossbows. Right? I'm just going to clean this up real quick, and then we got to get back over to the base. We have the experience for now. This will allow us to get closer to this thing without them shooting us with that rogue shot. They don't seem to spawn on top of it. Nice little pillager cage. I could probably put a top on it, but yeah. That's looking good. Okay. All right, so we got the experience farm done. They're all falling down there to their deaths. Nice. Heard it too late. All right, at least we got the Blast Master. And we'll just go ahead and rebuild this with stone. All right, go ahead, fill in my creeper hole. Oh, but the important thing is we are, with this armor, the creepers really aren't that bad, much of a problem. Actually, nothing's much of a problem anymore. Oh, I love that sound. Come down here. There we go, get all that experience. Get all this stuff that's just accumulated down here. And we'll have to clean up all this stuff later. I need iron. Ooh. There we go. Now let's take... And now let's make a hopper. And what we need to do is... make a little section here. All right. Let's all right. Where did I put? Oh yeah, I did put that down. Let's go ahead and consolidate the cobblestone, compressed stone block. Oh wow, it turned all that. Did it turn a cobblestone into that? Compressed cobblestone. Put the dirt up in there. Stuff we don't need transformed. And in here, we'll take the gold out. We're going to put that in there, that in there, that. And then make 3 of those chests. How come not everything is going into the hoppers? All right, so I'm going to start sticking stuff in there that doesn't need to be broken down anymore, that we can take with us. Oh my god, that's why everything's not falling. There we go. We're getting a lot of wolves and such. Not what I wanted. There we go. We're even getting some enchants out of this. We're getting a lot. All right, let's get all these crossbows out of here. Bows and crossbows out of here. All right, and this is about it. This is kind of what we got going with the experience farm. Come over here, work it for a bit. Lots of things. Plus, it's kind of payback for these guys for all the fun we had with them way back. No, no, no. Oh, did not want to do that. Let me make a compass real quick. Man, we get a lot of unbreaking 3, piercing 3, quick charge. Put the anvil right there. All right, look at that. Got us a nice little spawner farm going. I mean, we are destroying these guys. Everything seems to be going into this one. The tripwire hook needs an even number of them. Right. Yep. Quick charge 1, piercing. Yeah, I messed up, put a whole stack of sticks up in here. All right. That seems to be running smooth. I know I keep saying that. I'm just kind of, when do I stop? I got like 50 something levels. It's just fun watching these guys. Grab the essence, clear dose. Well, get the beds going. Put the fences in there. That was a lot of iron. We got a stack and a half of iron. All right, let's do that. Then let's do piercing 2, quick charge, piercing 3, piercing 2, piercing 2. Is there a piercing 4? There is a piercing 4. Quick charge 2. What do we have on our bow? We have quick charge 2 and piercing 3. All right. So now let's take our crossbow. This was the other benefit. Come down here, get our crossbow. 25 levels. We're going to have unbreaking 3, quick charge 3, piercing 4. There we go. And there we go. We got all our levels back again. And we get an essence while we're here as well. All right. I think we've done a lot of damage here already. We got us a souped up crossbow. I know we got too much stuff over here. Inventory management, not going to really worry about it for now. That's my super crossbow. Don't need the arrow. Well, we'll take a stack of arrows for later. We're going to put this piercing there. We'll take the iron, take the gold. Actually, we'll take all the string. All right, so it's fun watching those guys get die. Gonna take that out for now. Put that hook right there because you need 2 hooks, I guess. So let's go back to home base. Teleport. Perfect. And do we need to we need to repair this? I guess we should have stood there holding that. Could have repaired it. All right. What we'll do now is put the crossbow back up in here. We already had some arrows, and we'll stick this back in here. But I wanted to get back over here so that we could get our see where the Happy Ghast is and see how it is growing. You see, I've got tons of stuff that I've been growing. Actually, let's take two of those. We're just going, Wow, we really used all of our essence, didn't we? Okay. Let's get to the top. And use this guy up and get those. Can we do 12 of these? All right. Yeah, I know what I'm thinking. Probably need to go back and get all of those. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll make all those sticks. And sell them all here as well. All right, here we go. Now let's go ahead and get all the string sold. Gather up all that. We're going to get this thing back up. All right, I sold all the string. That'll work. All right, now what we need to do is get that in there. Got the glass. We're going to put the glass over here. And I got water buckets. We're going to put this guy back in utility mode. All right, now let's go check on that Happy Ghast. We're back. I don't expect him to be grown much because we haven't been in the area. Oh, wait a minute. He is. We got a baby Happy Ghast. Now I just need this boy to grow. All right. Oh, that wasn't a lot, was it? All right. So we just need this guy to grow. And then we have our traveling. Grab the upgrade core, bring this down. Says blah, blah, blah. A sneak 3 times. Okay, workbench is needed. Right, happy upgrade core is required to apply upgrades. Interact with the mob while holding the item to apply it. Apply the upgrade core before applying a saddle or harness. Okay. Upgrade core. We're going to need a button and 3 iron. I'm going to make a second one just in case that first one gets used up on him. Oh, yeah, you go up. Now change the stairs. That will make 1 button. We have plenty of iron. Come over here. We're going to make us an upgrade core just so we have 2. We don't really need that, do we? It's 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll fit in here nicely. Let's move this fence post just so that he doesn't actually get hurt. Hope that button doesn't do any mess. Well, you should have plenty of room. Once he's grown. So that's basically all we're waiting for now is for him to grow for that part. I'm going to stick this in here. All right. Let's go ahead and get these rolling. So they can start gathering what's being made. We're going to need a lot more essences. We're going to need a lot more essence. We have plenty of solium. We got some experience there. We got the tear gat, the Enderman tear, which will allow us to make another waystone. Let's make that, that, that. Bam. Bam, bam, and bam. All right, so what do we need for the waystone again? An ender pearl. And those. We need an ender pearl. Which I just so happen, make 2 of them. Bam. There we go. Put the pearls back. That there, we got the temporary nether one. Yeah, all we're doing now is we're pretty much just waiting for the Happy Ghast to grow. Then we'll be largely set. Where did I put the... Oh, I know where it is. Okay, so... There's... Condense this. All right, so if you've watched the videos, you know that the next step to getting Awakening is to actually fight bosses. Well, on Bedrock, you can't fight the Ender boss. You can't fight the Ender Dragon until you've defeated all the other bosses. And that's how you get to the end in Bedrock. So we're gonna have to fight Withers. So you've seen how to get. Let's see, we got enough sand. We might need some more soul sand. But you see how we get Wither heads. We've got the blank skulls here. You see, we can make about 21 of these. So we have, it takes 4. So 4 times 3. That would go, yeah, so that's 12. That gives us 12 skulls. To go with the Wither fight. We have strength 3 on our sword. Got that crossbow. Can't fight him down in a cave because of all the dropping and the falling that he makes, that does. Armor is not souped up enough for that, plus the Wither effect and all. But that's what we eventually want to get to, is fighting that Wither. So we can start getting the dust, so we can start making Awakening Gear, and then we can augment ourselves up, and then we're going to go destroy the Bedrock bosses. And we are in all these warm biomes, so there is no snow around. But it is nighttime. You know what we need to do? Let's do this. Tired of going in and out of that. Looking to see if he's there. Grab the class. Hey, Wolfman, how are you doing? We can keep an eye on the Happy Ghast. Oop, looks like I broke a torch there. No, 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 no. Yeah, get out here. No. Oh, he can go through a 1-slot area? I was not aware of that. Ah, it's good to hear from you too. Thank you. Let me put the torches back over here and here. We're waiting for the Happy Ghast to grow. I was not prepared. I wasn't really planning to fight a Wither today. How is Riley Marissa? She is good. She is over at her grandparents' right now. I believe she was trying to get on the stream from over there, but she was having problems. But it is summertime. So she is ready to be out of school. Trying to think of what all to get ready for when this guy grows. I don't want to just sit here and watch them. Let's grab. Cobblestone. Grab. Wood. Wood. No. Grab. Got all that wood at the other place. We got three weeks left of school over there. Yeah. I know everybody be ready for summer. Eight. And Daniel's looking through all this stuff, getting ready. Okay, let me grab this chest. Grab sticks. Go grab. Came down here. I have moved all of the farms, the wood farms, into here. Make things easier to smelt. I got tons of food. More than enough food. Let's get that. Can we make so many recipes? I need it for. I need 5 wood. Because believe it or not, I'm going to make another uncrafter. And then. Oh. Well, duh. All right. I need crafter. There we go. Now I can make. Once I get more wood, I'll just make the whole wood. All right, there we go. Now we got that. We got stone, iron, diamond. I'm getting the travel gear ready for us. There we go. Then we'll make more of these and a couple of hoppers. Make 3 hoppers, and then let's go ahead and make another crafting station. We should be good to go. Right now I have all this wood in here cooking up to make us more charcoal, which I take to the top and turn into coal. Go ahead and get some more lava. Yeah, we got the, that's down to the mines. Started packing up areas. Oh, we could actually use the Travelcraft on the camel as well. That would be interesting. I'll get everything set up for that later. Yeah, I ironed up all this. That's Riley's room. There's that pink sheep. Here's mine. Look at those. Soul speed. Soul speed goes on the boots, doesn't it? I wonder if I could put that on there. Do I have too much stuff on it already? Look at all that. Oh, why am I going this way? Forgot. I keep forgetting that I added this over here. Bring this right up in here. Do this, throw this down. And it gives us all of these. Look at that. That's what I needed to do. I need to make an anvil for down here. Make 3 anvils. We're going to throw the gold in here. We're still waiting for that Happy Ghast. That's what we're pretty much kind of waiting on. I'm going to go ahead. Are you going on vacation in the summer? Actually, no, we're not. It's pretty much due to the fact that I have not had a paying job in almost a year now. This puts in Thorns, Respiration, Aqua Infinity, Night Vision. Oh, that is a lot. Yeah, we oh, oh man, I did not want all that. Huh. Okay. Well, I messed that up. Come up here. I did not want all of that on my thing. Silk touch, mending. Mending. Oh, I got Village and Lego Fortnite for me. I want to do a little bit more streaming this this summer, kind of like how we did last year. I really like the RL craft. I don't want to do necessarily RL craft again, but I was thinking about doing other modes, but also I was going to, that's why I was looking at taking this world and really souping it up so we can do some nice battles. Protection fold. Unbreaking 3. Mending 3. And this is where it gets fun. Let's see. Oh. Why is he outside? No. What the? Oh, man, come on. I go through all this trouble. All this trouble. And he spawns outside of it. How was he? All right, let's put it there. Can we move him? It looks like he's stuck in the wall. Let's bump him out. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't, that keeps him there. Okay, so he's ready. It would be great to have streams from you. Yes. Yeah, I kind of put it on hold in the kind of like in the wintertime there. But I feel like it's time to get that rolling again. Why did I have these 4 netherites left? Oh, because it only takes 4, not 8. Let me. All right, let's do. Slap these in there. Put the iron in there. Let's grab, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna throw the stuff that I'm not needing right at this moment in here. I'm gonna fix that stuff in a minute. Let's grab this. I'll take all of these. And it looks like it is nighttime, so let's do a sleep real quick and then get the Happy Ghast going. Yeah, all right, here we go. Let's right, so all right, so that's to sneak and use this on him. Okay. Okay, core has been successful. We'll put the harness on him. I made it magenta. And upgrade core. Yes. Let's do storage 3. All right, we are on it. Show upgrades. Once you have the upgrade item in your hand, you can apply it by pressing the interact over the panel with the button on your Ghast. Okay, let's do storage 3. You gotta do the lower ones first? No way. Are you serious? All right. I was not expecting that. Let's give him the health. We'll do the seat. Reinforcement. And the hover. So we're gonna have to remake the platforms. No, we're not. Let's do, we got the platform. Now we can make a platform with him. We got 5 seats. So the important ones, I have to do the lower ones first. All right. That's a little bit of an inconvenience. Let's do, to make these, all right, we need that, and iron's not a problem. And then we need iron and sugar. Okay, fortunately, these are not that tough. Just need to make the first 2 tiers of it. Fortunately, we have our sugarcane farm. We have more than enough iron down here, don't we? I'll put it all over here. Yes, we got iron. So let's do, bam, let's do, make a stack of that. Make that. Let's make up storage 1. I need the chest. All right, let's grab our 6 chests. Still going to play on this world afterward? Yes, we are going to play on this world afterwards. We are, so that is my plan was to take this world. Let's do those. How do I need more sugar? But I made 2 of those. How do you wow, okay. I was looking at what you're required, what you got to make here. All right, I'm going to make that, and then to make, so turbo 1, turbo 2 uses up a turbo 1. So what I need to do is make another level 1. Okay. That was a little bit more complicated than it needs to be, it feels like, but okay. I'm going to put all that in there. Yep, so the plan is to, I'm just going to get these ready. The plan is to go ahead and take this world. We're going to be hunting bosses, structures, all that kind of stuff. This world has a lot of undiscovered maps still. Yes, it does. Get that. We're going to do some with that in a minute. So the plan is, right now I'm souping up this guy to get him going with speed and storage. And he'll have a hover platform, which is almost like a miniature base. So we will be able to fly around, get to an area, find a boss, we'll go in, fight the boss, and then come out and not die. Oh, look at that. Great. There's that platform. It's underneath that. All right. I need a different way to get up on top of that. So, but yeah, the idea is instead of trying to like slowly build up and make all these other massive builds and farms and stuff, just to kind of fly around, have some fun, destroying stuff. My God, you guys. Man, people really just want to die there, don't they? All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, go around, killing stuff, defeating bosses, getting to the Ender Dragon eventually, and just kind of seeing what we get into. All right, there we go. Let's there we go. What is this? This is, let's do storage 1. There we go. Storage 2. Storage 3. You got to do the first one before you can do the next ones. There we go. Yeah, so the idea is to fly around. It moves a lot faster. We are not tethered to the thing. Look how fast we are flying around. We go faster up. Yeah. Yeah, this was kind of the idea. This thing flies pretty fast with the turbo upgrades. Kind of like a mobile base. Activate the hover at some point. Now what we need to do is get the Supremium Gear up and we can, oh, look at that structure back there. See that tower back there? Can't see my inventory right now. But yeah, there's some wizard towers and everything. It would be nice to take a look at that stuff. There's our base. Then we have our I was looking oh, it's over here. This is where our how fast we can get over to, there's our spawner farm going on right there. Getting some fighting experience and abilities. Hey, oh, whoa, look, there's a village over there. Didn't even see that before. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff we can do now. What? Oh, that's just a tree. Okay. Oh, there's another well over there. But yeah, that's kind of the idea now. We're going look at all that bamboo back there. That's like the one thing we didn't get in this world yet. The bamboo. Man. See, this is what I was looking forward to. Get this Happy Ghast up, get the gear. How's the Discord and other things going? Put the Discord on pause for now. We need to grow a lot more before we get a full growing Discord going. I really, what I need to do is that we need to get, really the goal for the summer is to try to get to 500. We are currently around 230, which I thank everybody for. I've been working on getting some stuff out and growing. We will be live streaming again next Friday for sure. My daughter's got a camp this week, so we're going to be working on getting her stuff together and working on episode 11 for Tech Haven. And I've got some fun stuff with that planned for this summer as well, for the next few episodes. I know you like the new NPC or the new villager that we have. Yeah, I've been planning that for a little bit. Kind of when I add an add-on to a world, I kind of check and make sure it doesn't destroy stuff in the area. I noticed that village was kind of messed up, so I went to go check him out. I noticed that he was a village, like, the village did not spawn in all the way. That's what was messed up about it. So I was like, well, we could take that villager, instead of leaving him by himself, bring him back, So he's his role is going to grow. They're kind of excited about that, but it'll definitely I think it's definitely going to make Tech Haven a lot better. So I figured that was a way. You've been around for at least a year now, showing up, and I greatly appreciate it. And I felt that was one of the great ways to kind of recognize you for your support. I'm going to land this in third person. Let's see. Don't want to put it. Let me see. I don't want to put it on top of the cage. You got any good books from him yet? I have not quite done the mending and all that stuff yet. I haven't done the experience farm and stuff in there. Tech Haven is just kind of like a slowly oh, let me go in first person and try to park this thing. Tech Haven is progressing a little bit slower, which is fine. I want it to be more of a not so quick of a progression, just to, because it's more story driven. That's my story driven thing. Let me see. He will hover. So how do I get down from him? I need him to go higher. Let's go up higher. Always support me even if I play Minecraft. Even if I don't. Yeah. That's a common thing, Minecraft. So, you know, sometimes it helps if you've played it for a lot to take a little break, kind of refresh your mind on it, and come back and compress blocks on that. We got 20. Let me see. How do I? All right, so he's got storage. Unpack the platform. All right, oh, okay. Got the ladder. Oh, okay. Testing new games and such. Yeah, and I kind of thought about doing some of that as well. Let me unpack this platform somewhere else. How do you climb up it? Oh. You got to look up and then click on it. So, pack the platform. Let's do third person, trying to get this to where we... All right, let's come down. Okay, let's do right here. Sorry, trying to get this thing going. Yeah, so unpack the platform. And can't unpack it because we are too high. We are too low. Okay. Let's do, you know what? We're just going to have to come over here and do it on top of the thing. I'll have to make this cage like a landing platform over here. Yeah, it looks cool. It did. I'm glad it moves as fast as it does. I was worried that it would move too slow. Get off of this. Can we unpack it here? Okay, platform is unpacked. All right, we're going to have to... Wow, okay, you can fall right through those. Here's what we are going to do. Hold on. Shapeless. Let's do... There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. That works. Now we need to, can we get up on that? We cannot. Nope, don't want to do that. You place the block outside the platform area, it will not be saved. Would love to play some crossplay with you soon. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I'm gonna bring this guy down lower. Let's get... All right, let's stand on the ladder. We're gonna climb back up. I'm gonna lower him down some more. Okay, let's unpack it. Or pack it up. And can we go down? All right, that's too low, right about there. All right, first person, jump off of it and unpack. I cannot unpack because of a collision with a stone block. All right, let's come up. Man, this thing is spinning. This is, all right, let's go up, up. All right, I'm at 98. Not unpack because of 86. Let's go up. Let's go up. Go to 100. Two more. That should be enough, right? Unpack. At 89. Man, this... All right, I probably should have done that. All right, we are at 105. This feels like just about where I was. 105. Come on, tell me that unpack. Platform is unpacked. Yeah, finally. Was I colliding? What? How? All right, so... Now it's telling me that this can't, because you can build on top of this platform, which I'm not trying to do right now. I'm trying to build next to the platform so that you can kind of jump up on top of the platform. Now we're gonna have to make a ladder system, something like that, so then you can get on here. Okay. So basically, you should be able to put those down. And now you can carry this with you. Oh well. All right. That's looking good. He will hover there. Probably need to build a little thing, a little docking station for him. Let's see, let's get all these sticks, all these fences, put those away. Doesn't look like we need the gear anymore. That was kind of overkill. All right, let's do. Oh, well, we'll go ahead and let that stay. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead. I'm going to throw this in here, put this in here. We're going to, we got the food. We'll keep that Mind Buddy in here. Ladder on the wall beside the platform. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Let's pack up the platform. And we can fly. What? I can get the crossbow out. The other thing I was looking at is we got these done. We got these maps. We could actually break those out and fly around looking for stuff. So I know what I want to do right now. We're going to come over this area. And this is going to be either really dumb, really smart, I don't really know what's over here. Like we got a well. Oh, those are magical pigs. And we are going to park our Happy Ghast over here. Well, that didn't. Just kicked me right off. Hang on. See that as being the one problem with this. Let me. What? Really? Yeah, I haven't really played around with this much. I might have to bring this thing back. What? No. Damn ability. It's the RPG skill jump ability. Throwing me off a little bit. How close I gotta be to latch onto this guy? That was a little ridiculous. Can we unpack? All right, well, that worked. We are here. All right. And it is nighttime. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take and put the large backpack up in here just to be safe. Hopefully this guy doesn't die. Oh yeah, one other thing. Let's go ahead and grab this out and get the shield that does not have unbreaking on it. All right. Let's go ahead. I was planning on doing this for another 20 minutes. I'm thinking, why not end this stream with a nice old wither fight? Come on. Seriously? We're going to hit the wither here in a minute. Where's that creeper? Yeah, blow up in the water, son. So yeah, the next phase of SycoEScapE is pretty much going to be, we're going to start a kind of like a new season. I'm calling it SycoEScapE Unhinged, so that we can go a little crazy with stuff. You know what? I like that beach and that pirate ship. Kind of doing it a little bit away from my Happy Ghast. I don't want my Happy Ghast to get destroyed. I could care less about these people. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get us a nice wither fight out of the way. I'm kind of like, if it destroys the pirate ship, I don't care. Who knows what'll open? Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Hey, look, this guy wants to say hello. All right. And let's go say hello to the witch real quick. Yeah, I think we'd already explored that hut one time and there was like not much in it. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get us some dust. Dang, he already did that much damage already? Lost track of him. Where'd he go? There he is. This range stuff, man. This is what really hurts. I am just missing him. How am I missing him like that? Oh, now he's taunting me on the shoreline. Does he have more health than on Bedrock? Drowned. Get out of here. Can't really hurt me in the water. It'd help if I could hit him. Cannot wait to get that Supremium Gear. I'm going to be doing this underground. I do have Death Strider on. Should have used a bow. I know, what a way to end a stream, right? Fight a wither. He's blasting me up in the air, but I'm landing in the water, so I'm okay. Already daytime. Ooh, nice dodge there, son. Did I hit him? Yeah, I'm right here, son. I'm right here. That was wrong button. I don't need you. Another drowns around here. We got crossbow ready. Going under the water. Oh man, come on. Can I say the sun was in my eyes? You can hit those blue ones back at them. I need two of these. What the? These guys on me. Fighting the withers and the drowns. Oh, come on. I feel like when I go under the water, the shots aren't going to hit them. It doesn't matter when I'm above the water. Oh, come on. Man, he's got a tiny hitbox. There we go. You're almost a half. I need to be doing some destruction down here. See, I can hit that blue one back at him. Locked and loaded. There we go. Oh, come on. Right there. This is definitely a little bit tougher fight when you're not in the Awakened Supremium. There we go. There we go. There we go. Take that. There's a star. There's a star. Need that star. Need that dust. Where'd that dust go? Oh. Where'd Supremium dust go? Where did that dust go? Would not have gone over here. I'm looking for that dust. I'm supposed to get dust with this guy. Can't be up here. Seriously, I do not have the time for you. You can't be serious. I mean, where did... This is all stuff that he destroyed. Oh, I hate these withers. You know, it's like every live stream we get these withers and then they... At least he dropped the star this time. Do they not drop it on Bedrock? I do not know what to say. I'm kind of speechless right now. If you watch my video, these guys are supposed to drop dust. You're no when if you watch the video, when I beat the wither, I get both the star and I get the dust. He died right here, and all of his stuff would have dropped and gone in these areas. And I don't see anything trapped. Yeah, no dust. So, yeah, what a way to end the stream there. I really don't know what to say. Honestly, I mean, we all this trouble to get Awakened Supremium, all this trouble to go through Supremium. I'm about to look into this some more. I checked everything. I mean, that's why I fought him over the water, because he does less damage to the landscape. I'm going to look back. I'll look back and see. I mean, fighting them isn't that difficult. It's just lengthy and kind of a pain, but I got to look it up and see if they actually drop it on Bedrock. It could be better on Bedrock playing with it. Maybe it changed up the loot tables or something. I don't know. I would definitely need more arrows before fighting. Yeah, I do that because I. Yeah, I definitely would have to get a bow with infinity on it and try it. Um, but this would be where I would fight it out here where there's not much. Some weird looking ravine thing. My God. Look at all that sand that fell. Really kind of cool. Suspended sand all falling at once. I'll just throw all this junk in here. Yeah, if I fight them underground and I did not bring any extra stuff. Go ahead and eat. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and fly on back to the. Can't do it in third person. Let's go ahead and fly back to. Trying to go up. We get a good view. We'll fly back to our base. I don't know. We're gonna have to do a couple more wither fights and see if that was a fluke or if that was a one-time issue or if it's a continuing thing. think I'm going to take a test world and test it out and see what happens. We don't want to get too close to that platform there. We're going to go up. There we go. Unpack the platform. You no longer fly. Look at that. It's a perfect docking right there. Look at that. Perfect. I need to mark that. All right. I think this is a good place to end it. We're going to live stream again on Friday. Make sure you're subscribed. Give us a like. We're trying to get some growth going. I'm going to test it out and see what, I'm going to see what's going on with the wither. I mean, he's supposed to drop the dust. We still need a lot of Supremium essence in order to convert it. So I'll be working on that a little bit this week as well and figure out what's going on. And yeah, so we're going, the new phase is going to be called, or the new era is going to be called Unhinged. So this is where we're going to go a little crazy, start demolishing things. I want to get the Awakened Supremium is the goal. And I don't know, we're going to work out something one way or another. That I promise. So yeah, that was a preview of some wither fights we're going to be having. Great to see me stream again. Thank you. Yes. I'm enjoying the streaming, and then all of a sudden we have something like that where it just something bugs. But then again, this is bug rock, so what can we do? All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. It was good seeing you. And we will see you later. Is it nighttime? Say hi to Riley. I will. Let's get inside all of this. All right. Bye for now. We'll see you later, Wolfman. See you later, everybody. And we will see you on Friday.